welcome to videos Deacon is and today we're reacting to a video called Jobs Tier List by Just Me Habibi. Now I can't lie, I don't know why I want to watch this video. I just want to see a tier list. I want to see what this nigga thinks, you feel me? Hopefully he puts streamer on the list. Why am I so weird, bro? Let's watch this shit, gang. Let's get straight into this motherfucker.
Just put the fries in the bag, bro.
Where's my drink?
I ordered the 10-piece chicken nuggets.
God, what's
taking
Let me
so
guess.
long?
Is the ice cream machine broken again?
Hurry up!
It's almost done.
Jobs! You love them, you hate them. If you're a longtime fan of my channel, let's be honest, you probably don't have one. But you know what? That's okay. Yeah, sure, to some people, having a job is a sign of hard work, education,
facts.
wealth, basic fucking
Education. Let's be specific. That's not a job. That's a career. Actually, I don't think so. I actually don't know. I just be saying that shit. Let me see what a career really means. Like, I can do that on my computer. Fuck it. Career meaning occupation, undertaken for a significant period of a person's life and with opportunities for progress. Nigga, that applies to every single job. What the fuck? I guess other than like specific jobs, like game tester, you can't really progress in that. Interesting. What's a job then? I think a job is different though. I'm still gonna call that shit a career. I don't give a fuck. Niggas not gonna change my mind.
dignity, but for others, it's really not like that. The reality is, not all jobs are created equal. Some jobs are a lot shittier than others, and at times, it doesn't even matter how much they pay you. If you're thinking about getting a job, it's very important to weigh out the good and the bad, which is why today, I'm gonna rank them.
Right, them bitches.
Teachers, responsible for single-handedly carrying the next generation.
Are we ranking them as in like difficulty or just, I'm gonna assume it's in general. Teacher, pays kind of mid. It's pretty difficult because students are fucking bitches. Figuratively and physically. And I'll give it like a B, maybe C.
Of kids while being paid fucking nothing to do so. I know for a fact that anyone trying to become a teacher in
maybe C or B.
is doing so strictly for the love of the game, because I don't know how the hell you even deal with all the bullshit that comes with the job nowadays. Imagine having to teach literally the most brain-rotted, ADHD generation of kids yapping about fucking gooning and ditty parties, how to read, do math, or pay attention in lectures longer than 30 fucking seconds. All for like 40 grand a year. The older I get, the more I understand why Walter White was like, fuck this shit, I'm gonna cook meth. Because no matter how passionate a teacher may be about teaching, the
I need a better chair, bro.
At all. Like, after already being worked like a dog throughout the school year, teachers have to literally spend the summer crafting an entire blueprint on what to do the next year.
That's so crazy.
Unpaid. I didn't even know that. I thought teachers got a nice summer break paid off, like, hey champion.
No, I actually knew that.
A nice Happy Meal, see you in 2 months. But no, that just doesn't happen because they're paid only for the school year.
Some of them,
that for the entire summer,
they just use like the high school, not high school, but I think that only applies to middle school though. But I think some of them have like a little thing that the government will send them that they kind of have to use. I think they all get that, but they have to make an actual plan. I'm pretty sure they all get that, bro. Right? They all get that, right? They all get like a certain thing that they have to teach. Isn't that what they? I don't know, bro. I'll never talk to a teacher about that.
While unemployed, which in today's economy means that most teachers have to work a second job during their summer break just to survive.
That's
I remember when
crazy.
I was a kid, I used to see one of my teachers working at Home Depot during the summers.
What?
At the time, I was like, wow, he must be really passionate about home improvement. No,
that's crazy.
Broke. And they wonder why teachers are quitting in droves. I mean, shit, if I was a teacher, I would too, considering that ever since COVID, motherfuckers can't even read anymore, and students are disrespectful as shit. Kids are gonna be kids. I get that. But Jesus Christ, there's an actual incentive to be a menace in school now, from robbing school property or throwing hands with the teachers. It's getting
I remember that shit. Yo, a nigga took a bathroom door for no fucking reason. Just because he wanted to do the fucking trend. And I know the nigga who did it. No, I'm playing. I don't.
Create a fun, engaging class environment when you're barely getting paid and the students are the ones bullying you. I completely understand why some teachers would have mental breakdowns in the classroom because the shit they have to deal with is just ridiculous.
That might be
like, Habibi, there's always going to be kids that are disrespectful and angsty towards teachers when they're growing up. That's just how it is. And you're right, but at least back then, teachers could respond by beating the shit out of them. So this
No, they couldn't. This nigga said an F? F is crazy. Like, realistically, it at least deserves a C. I would say C. I ain't gonna lie. I would say C. because there's way harder jobs that pay way less. Like, I can't think off the top of my head.
Fast food, chances are that you're either a young buck trying to get some work experience,
I'm already knowing
or a
this list is then.
45-year-old wondering where it all went wrong. Because let's be honest, nobody likes working in fast food.
That's a fact.
Pay is shit, it smells like shit, the customers suck, and your value as a worker literally boils down to nothing more than just putting the fries in the bag, bro. That's actually the very reason why customers feel empowered to treat you like shit. Because even though the job itself isn't very hard, fast food workers still gotta put up with so much bullshit mentally with these customers. You get absolutely no respect. Like some random 16-year-old will get berated over the price of food they can't even control. Or
I
God
lie?
forbid they make a mistake.
Oh my god, the type of nigga I was. Whenever a nigga told me about the price, like I'm about to change the price for them niggas, I look at these niggas like, bro, are you ordering or not, bro? And these niggas be saying, yes. Like, damn, my nigga. Some of them, I can tell when they're doing it just to make conversation. You feel what I'm saying? Because certain customers think that that's a good conversation for some reason. I don't know. Some of them do. But like a lot of the times, like 80% of the times, they're just saying that shit because they don't want to spend it. And I'm like, nigga, if you didn't want to spend it, why the fuck is you here, nigga? You are at A&W, one of the most expensive burger places in the fucking country, bro. Like A&W is one of the most expensive places, and theoretically and realistically, it's actually not even that much more expensive than the other places. It's just way bigger. You feel me? Like the food is bigger, bro. Let's be real. The portions are bigger. At least when I was making it, my nigga, I used to bless niggas, bro. Like when I was working there, nigga, they were probably losing bare money because they were already losing money, nigga. But I'm filling niggas with fries bags. These niggas getting like some big ass burgers. Like I'm making sure these niggas getting that shit right, bro. You feel me? Sorry. Excuse me, blood. Excuse me.
Fucking alarms. I swear to God, bro, some of these freakouts, you think the employee ran over someone's dog, but no, it's all because some fat ass only got 7 Big Macs instead of 8. I mean, I guess the one positive in all that is that the more bullshit you put up with, the more numb to it you get. Dealing with these people for God knows how long will give you thicker skin. But again, nobody deserves being treated like this. I feel like the phrase, the customer is always right.
I'm dead ass. That shit did not give me thicker skin. It dead ass made me more mad. It made me more mad of a person. I think I was a very kind nigga, but working fast food made me a bad guy, nigga. Oh my god, that's not dumb as shit say that shit. But that night, that has made me a mad nigga, bro. Especially back then. I'm not as mad as I used to be. I just use my anger to disrespect niggas for no reason on the internet. Nah, but before I was just mad. I used to have issues.
Has given the green light to some of the biggest assholes to make an already miserable minimum wage job even more miserable. And these problems get even worse when you end up understaffed and have to somehow compensate for the massive fucking volume of customers during rush hour. But the one thing that can actually make this job tolerable for you are in fact
is that Drake?
Coworkers. If you happen to have chill coworkers, at the very least they can slide you some drugs to get you through your shift. So I'd say this is also fuck Burger King.
This nigga put
Doctor's one of the most
Burger King, McDonald's over being a teacher? In what fucking world, gang? Over being a teacher? Nigga, I will put that shit at D, maybe F, because that's a low tier job. Super stressful, super annoying, to the point where you actually just have to act like a robot to not be affected. Gang, that is possibly one of the worst jobs to ever get as your first job, but it's probably the best job because it gives you the most experience and life, not skills, but it gives you the most, like, you feel me? It gives you like a better outlook on life because you don't, it makes you realize you don't want to get stuck doing this shit. You feel what I'm saying? That ass. As a nigga who worked there for almost a year, I would know, gang. You feel me?
Highly respected professions in the world. It requires an immense amount of schooling and expertise, and as a result, patients trust you with their health and well-being. Sure, you spend a whole ass decade of your life studying, developing various mental disorders, and have a ton of fucking debt to show for it, but you know what? At least I get paid good. Now, the ranking of the doctor job is kind of difficult because obviously a pediatrician is going to have an easier day-to-day than like a brain surgeon, so you can't really compare the two equally. So instead, I'll focus only on the one type of doctor that I would personally pursue as a career. You see, if I was a doctor, I know for a fact that I would specialize in plastic surgery. The internet
facts, easiest one.
People hate themselves so goddamn much.
It's not the easiest one.
Surgeon in LA or Miami.
It's the one that pays you the most, though, right? If I'm correct, I think the ones that pay you the most in like being a doctor is like cosmetics, like skin doctor, like a dermatologist, plastic surgeon definitely get paid pretty well. But like realistically, those aren't doctors. No, I'm just joking. Doctors don't consider them niggas doctors for some reason though. Some of them at least. I'm just joking. I think that's like an Asian thing, low key. No, it's not. Why am I saying shit, bro? I'm saying that shit based off of fucking anime and mangas. Like, what the fuck am I talking about? Yo, nah, no cap though. I feel like that's a different, like, I feel like specialized, you can't consider those doctors, bro. Like, respectfully, like, I don't mean that disrespectfully. I mean, like, doctors is such a different job from any other doctor. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you say doctor, most people think about, like, you know, you go to the hospital and you get checked up on. That's the doctor you think of. Like I'm not talking about like a family doctor. I'm talking about like a doctor. You feel what I'm saying? Like you go there, you get your test, and they be like, oh, you might need some help, gang. I'm gonna give you some pills. That's the doctors that niggas think about. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm gonna give you a prescription. That's the type of doctors niggas think about. You feel me? And I think that's technically a family doctor too. So they do the same shit. They do the exact same shit. I just realized. Oh my god, what the fuck? Family doctors basically the same shit. I guess that's a different type of. It don't matter.
Fucking GTA Infinite money glitch. BBLs, boob jobs, nose jobs, hair transplants, whatever the fuck this Giga Chad face trend is. Plastic surgery covers it all, okay? And be honest, it's not like people just get one surgery and call it a day. Chances are, if you think your nose is too big and you get it fixed, maybe all of a sudden you look in the mirror and your lips or your cheeks start bothering you as well. And you go in for another procedure, and another one, and another one. Oh, but this one fucked up, so now you gotta get another one to fix it. Oh, hey, can I die getting the surgery? Yeah, you can die getting the surgery. Don't care, I need a fatter ass. And it's just this constant cycle of hemorrhaging money over insecurities that as a doctor, I would love to contribute to. So I would say a plastic surgeon is not just one of the best doctor jobs, but one of the best jobs, period. They make a fuck ton of money, their customers hate themselves, and if you practice in LA, you're basically in the Mecca, so S tier.
I'm gonna be real with you, a S tier job, that's not an S tier, that's like an A tier. S tier is like a successful streamer. That's an S tier job. Not a upcoming streamer or like just starting out type shit. Like if you started off like you made it type of streamer, that'll probably be the best job. But that's like you don't get there without time. Like if you could get there just like this, that'll probably be the best job. But let's not count that. S tier, a job that's not too difficult but pays very well. Is not too dangerous. Damn, I can't really think of no S tier jobs, but I don't think plastic surgery is an S tier job. I like it's low key. It's like I feel like it's not as easy as you make it seem. That shit is just basically surgery. It's just like a different type of surgery. And if you kill them niggas, you're probably gonna get a lawsuit. Nah, you won't. You won't get a lawsuit, but you might get like some. You might not get no more customers, gang. Type shit.
DoorDash drivers on paper have the easiest job in the world. Bro, you just bring the food from point A to point B. Anyone complaining about that aspect of the job seriously needs to shut the fuck up. But as far as the pay goes, it doesn't get any worse than DoorDash. You get like $2 for every delivery you complete, which a lot of the time is people driving extremely long miles every day just to be paid in these fucking pesos. Sure, you can grind out a bunch of orders, but depending on the area you live in, the rate at which you can even get orders varies. You can be spending like half an hour waiting for an available order until finally, by the grace of God, Jimmy from Cleveland, 30 miles away, needs a bagel for a whopping $3. You know, I saw a TikTok where a dude was flexing about how he made $500 in a single day of DoorDash. Wow, doesn't that sound great? Oh wait, hold on. After he spent 16 hours on the road. It shouldn't take you to realize that when you spend more and more hours driving, you also got to factor.
That's actually bad because I think for 2 hours, me and my broski made like 2 bills for 2 hours. We're making $100 per hour, bro. We was going crazy, but to be fair, it was a very good night, and I think it was like it was a cold night. First of all, fucking freezing, we could barely fucking drive. You know what I'm saying? I say we, like I'm the one driving. He was driving, and like it was a mission. I can't lie, it was a mission, and I got free pizza that day. I remember that day like it was yesterday. That's the only reason I remember it though. But I got that pizza, and that is probably one of the best pizzas I've ever had in my life, bro. That shit was so fire, bro. It was so fire, bro. Like, oh my god, I don't know what the fuck they did, because I've had it before and it wasn't that good, gang. Oh my god, I could go for some pizza right now, nigga. Oh.
gas and car maintenance, all when you aren't making shit. Now, of course, there's also the tip, which is paid by the customer and goes 100% to the dasher. But unfortunately, a shocking amount of people don't tip, or if they do, not much. Unless you do this as
Nigga,
a
I
side
tip
hustle,
$1.
not full-time, DoorDash is an F. You gotta put all the energy
tip
into
$1,
something that
nigga.
make money. Now, scamming is a high-risk, high-reward profession. If you can pull it off, you will make a lot of money. But if they catch you slipping, you're facing
Hell
up to
no.
like 30 years in prison, bro. So if you are gonna scam,
Real scammers know it's actually difficult to be a scammer, bro. Niggas make it seem like it's a fucking easy thing to do. First of all, you need to know the method. Second of all, you need to actually have a high level method to make good money. If you have a bad method that makes you like fucking $100 per scam, nigga, what the fuck? What's the point of you scamming? I'm telling you this right now, bro. Scamming is not as easy as it looks. But once you know the method, it's fucking easy as shit. But you have to get the method, nigga. You can't get the method just by living, nigga. You can't get the method by asking niggas. You gotta pay like 5 bands for a method, nigga. And then you gotta pay another like 3-4 bands to get the method started. Like, god damn, you gotta pay a bag. Like, just know if you get a high level method, you probably drop it like 10 bands. But you gonna make good money from it. Just don't get caught. You just gotta know niggas, bro. And that's how niggas get scammed, because they pay the nigga like 2 bands, and then the niggas gonna say, yeah, bye bye. You know what I'm saying? Bye bye. Have a good night. You're gone, bro. He's gone. He went ghost. He went ghost on your dumb ass. Now he about to buy a new diamond chain. Like, god damn.
instead of filing a job application, at least try not to commit something like bank fraud because you saw some dipshits doing it on TikTok. Stick to the low-level scams.
Yeah, don't
if you
do
want to
that.
avoid prison time. But unfortunately, a lot of these low-level scams have indeed lost their aura, because unless you're over the age of 65, scamming is not as simple as Steve Johnson calling from Microsoft for the free iPhone you just won on 123 Movies. To anyone with any basic tech literacy, these scams are very obvious. You gotta dig deeper than that. Now, coming to you as a D-list YouTuber, it wasn't shocking to see my fellow creators shilling a bunch of crypto bullshit like cock token to their audiences. Many of these scams, funnily enough, came right after a pandemic that left a lot of people desperate and clinging to false hope. And with that in mind, that's exactly what you need to become an elite scammer. Personally, I think the most profitable scam that exploits desperation and false hope has gotta be catfishing. And the best part about it is that anyone
Facts.
can do it. It's
Facts.
a lot more low-key, and as long as you're not technically lying in your messages, I don't think it's a felony. Now, let me make it clear that I'm not endorsing any of these activities.
I know a nigga who
The
used to
idea
do
of
that shit.
Pretending to be someone you're not solely to finesse people desperate for human connection out of money is evil. But at the same time, part of me has to respect the hustle. Like, really think about it. For around the same price of the latest NBA 2K game, you can start catfishing literally right now. I'm not exaggerating when I say this, but there's a non-zero chance that DMing enough lonely, chronically online degenerates with a single thigh pic and a Cash App link is the only thing standing between you and generational wealth. You'd be surprised how many people out there are willing to drain their fucking bank accounts over a person they just met online. This is a serious problem, and it's your responsibility to make it worse. S tier.
I won't put an S tier
Now,
though.
depending on what you
That should take
charge
too much
and how many
effort.
clients you have, you can make a good amount of money as a therapist. Unfortunately, a crucial part of this job is having to actually listen to your clients yapping about all their stupid fucking problems for an hour. Like, bro, can you keep it to yourself? God damn! Being a news reporter seems like a chill job. Yep, sure the pay is kinda ass, but hey, you get to be on TV, and all you gotta do is read a damn teleprompter. On most days, I would say this is like a C tier. On most days. You see, for every normal day on the news spent talking about the weather or a mass shooting, there are some days where the job of a news reporter gets a little bit more interactive, like in the event of a hurricane. Apparently during a hurricane, it isn't enough just to have a guy on TV repeatedly say, hey, we got a hurricane coming, evacuate to safety. No, for some reason, these motherfuckers send their news reporters directly in the line of danger.
That's so
It makes no
crazy.
goddamn sense. The headline would be some shit like, 100 dead from hurricane, stay the fuck inside, and this the reporter on the TV. And from what I could find,
niggas
I
don't
don't
even
even
watch
think they
them.
get paid extra for this shit. So like, why? Why the hell would anyone put themselves through this? It sucks ass for both the reporter and the cameraman. Best case scenario, you almost
Facts.
died. Worst case scenario, you die. D.
Oh, this one I can talk about. This one I can talk
You're
about.
18 years old, you just graduated high school, and you love computers. So you decide to go to college and study computer science. After
Depression.
just 4 years of grinding your computer science education, which 90% of was Indian YouTube tutorials, you have now graduated and are ready to become a software developer. But to your surprise, the hardest part about being a software developer isn't even the work itself. It's getting the goddamn job. Trying to get a job as a software dev for a big company like Google or Facebook is like trying to find a YouTuber who hasn't DM'd minors. It feels impossible. You gotta go through like 7 fucking rounds of interviews before you inevitably get.
I'm on to you. Are you trying to say something? It's impossible as finding a YouTuber that hasn't DM'd. Are you trying to say you DM'd a minor before? We on to you, man. We on to you, Habibi. You have put yourself into a bad situation. You set yourself up for failure. And I've caught you. You can't even see my legs, so I just look crazy. Like, I wanted to do the L pose.
Get rejected. And these interviews can span for months, which makes getting rejected, or at worst, ghosted after giving so much of your time and effort 7 interviews in feel like a giant waste. You know, people always wonder why software developers are so socially inept, but dude, if you spent months of your life dedicated to coding interview after coding interview after coding interview, I guarantee you wouldn't be able to answer a simple question like, tell me about yourself, because there's nothing left in you at that point. But once you actually get the job,
I
it's
fell
like
on
the
my
exact
knees.
opposite. You're not sweating your ass off coding a cure for cancer in under 10 minutes. More than likely, you'll be writing code and working on projects at a more relaxed pace while balancing a bunch of meetings on top of it. Obviously, some days could be a bit more stressful than others, especially the more experienced you are in the field. That's just any job, really. But to compare that with what you have to go through to get the job is night and day. The pay is great, the environment is extremely chill, and in about 6 months, you can expect to get laid off, but this is an A tier. Unless you have connections in the industry, becoming successful as an actor is very
Fucking
tough.
impossible.
A lot of it boils down to luck, because you could spend 20 years plus doing acting gigs and never break through. But at the same time, like gambling, it could take just one opportunity to
Oh, my
change your
neck,
life
bro.
forever. Like the bitch from the Progressive ads. She's been doing this shit for like a decade and makes $1 million every year. I know she definitely didn't expect this to go on for as long as it has, especially when she got the job, yet here she is. But yeah, most actors are broke, so give up.
Facts.
Retail and fast food kind of feel like 2 cheeks of the same ass.
Bro, you
Still
will be an
underrated.
actor making like 30 bands for the rest of your life. Unless you're lucky and you get the right links. But realistically, it's not hard to get the right links if you are good at conversation. If you're not good at conversation, being an actor is not for you, bro. I'm telling you that right now. You need to be able to speak properly. When I say speak properly, you got to be interesting and be able to keep people entertained and be able to make people want to connect with you and keep a connect with you. Otherwise, it won't work out. I'm dead ass. Like, that's the best way to make it as an actor. You get a nice relationship with a couple of the people who work there. Because everybody who works there, trust me, they probably have a pretty high ranking job. You feel me? And it'd be the most. I've heard some stories about niggas in the industry though. Them niggas be weirdos. Like when you hear them niggas be snorting coke and this, that, and the third, and them niggas is acting like weird, them stories are true. Them niggas are actually weird. Them niggas got problems. That ass. But like most of them funny though. It's like a funny. Like that industry got like actual characters. Like that ass, them niggas is like movies. But it's because they're all fucking rich. That's the reason why, though. That's the main reason, because every single person who works there, they make so much money that they don't even know what the fuck to do. After the first year, they don't know what the fuck to do. They just made like, on the lowest end, they probably made like 70 bands. That's the low end too. That's like a low end. That's like you just working like a low end job. Maybe not too low end, but like it's like low mid tier, like 70 bands, and then mid tier is like 100K. Anything above that, it's like 150, 200, bro. Them niggas make crazy money, bro. And they don't work that often. And they're still making that much money. It's fucking crazy. Fucking crazy. Every nigga in the industry makes bare money, bro.
Same shitty customers, but just a little less.
The low tier ones be
I will
making
say
like
the nice
$20
thing
an hour
about
or some shit.
retail is that you're not constantly being pressured to deliver something to a customer like you would be working in food service.
Need
But
water.
even though that's the case, retail somehow ends up attracting the biggest
Damn.
NPCs on the planet
I'm
that I
getting
honestly
tired,
don't know
bro.
how half of these people even function on a daily basis. It's like the second people walk through those sliding doors, their brain instantly turns into mush. For example, literally the second you walk into a grocery store, you will see a big ass dairy sign all the way in the back, sometimes even with a a goddamn milk PNG slapped on it, telling you exactly where to find the milk. Yet somehow, these motherfuckers will be mindlessly roaming around searching for the fucking One Piece until eventually asking you, the employee, where it happens to be. And this doesn't just happen in the dairy aisle, it happens in every fucking department. But in the same way that retail has brain dead customers, they're also the entitled ones. These are the Karens that consistently shop at the store, bitch about the price, and then expect a discount for their loyalty. But when the cashier, who's only worked there for 2 weeks, doesn't have the authority to do that, it's typical for the Karens to start arguing and threatening things like, I'm never shopping here again, or you just lost yourself a loyal customer. Retail is also a lot slower than fast food, which makes the job so goddamn boring. At least in fast food, the intense pace keeps your depressive thoughts about the job at bay. But
That's
when
a
you work
fact.
in retail, where the time goes very, very slowly.
Nah.
more
That ass
slowly
though, you prefer it to be boring. Telling you that right now. You would prefer it way over being stressed out, having to do so. You feel what I'm saying? Trust me, bro. It might be boring, but like once you take your mind off of your bullshit that you're thinking of, or you just think about the bullshit, bro, time passes by pretty quickly. But when you think about bullshit, deadass, it feels like time passes by slower. So that's why if you don't think at all, and you're just like an NPC, you just like an NPC, it just feels like time flies by. No cap.
Louder, dude, which is really bad and doesn't help when right around November 1st, Mariah Carey begins her annual piercing of the eardrums for every fucking retail employee nationwide. Shit sucks, man.
My life is like a video game.
As a career, being a Twitch streamer could be really nice in terms of money and the amount of work you do, but that's only if you're one of the top streamers. It's really difficult to get a following as a small streamer on Twitch because the platform is dominated by the people with the most viewers and streaming hours, and in order to compete with that, you need to grind. Strictly from a health perspective, the grind of a full-time Twitch streamer has got to reduce your life expectancy by at least 25 years, because devouring fucking Grubhub on the daily and never leaving your house or your gaming chair is so unbelievably bad for you and linked to so many goddamn health problems. On top of that, Twitch is also a very volatile platform. You can easily get banned and lose your entire livelihood by tomorrow. Twitch will literally drop the ban hammer on people for the dumbest shit, yet for some reason, the top streamers and like a bunch of OnlyFans girls are immune from it. You are not competing on an equal playing field. You know what, just to visualize this, let's play a little game. I'm gonna give you 3 choices, and you tell me which one out of the 3 got a permanent ban on Twitch. A, nudity. B, getting fucked on stream. C, endorsing terrorism. The answer is none of them, thanks to the lovely moderators they have on Twitch. And dude, some of these streamers are repeat offenders, yet there are no fucking consequences. But
Shorty
hey,
got fucked on Twitch? I did not know she got fucked on Twitch. I'm just joking. I knew she got fucked on Twitch. But I thought it was like an actual perma ban. Did she only get banned for like a week? Is that what happened, nigga? Shorty got fucked on Twitch and got banned for a week? Or hey, what the fuck?
Don't say the word simp, that's a no-no there, buddy. C. Now look, I'm not here to disparage anyone serving the military. It's one of the most honorable things to do, and I respect their sacrifice to the country wholeheartedly. But being a soldier in the army, let alone during an active war, doesn't seem worth it to me at all. For starters, they don't pay very well. So the way military pay works is you have base pay, which is guaranteed, and I'm gonna be honest, base pay is kinda shit, and stays shit for a very long time, increasing gradually based on your rank and years of service. Not to be selfish, but if I end up having to put my life on the line, I'm not on your rank.
I mean, nigga, after 8 years, niggas getting paid 50K? Oh, hell no.
In years of service. Not to be selfish, but
And that's the highest rank. Oh my god.
I'm not doing it for minimum wage, bro. But in addition to that, there are a bunch of
22K is crazy.
non-guaranteed add-ons to the paycheck depending on your circumstance. Like, say if wherever they have you stationed doesn't have you living in the military trenches, you'll be provided with additional money to pay for your rent.
Hey, bro, just work in intelligence, bro.
And you
Work in
also get a
intelligence.
fuck ton of benefits as well. I honestly feel like it's the military's PR that pisses me off more than anything. Not even the job itself. Because they spend so much money on these annoying fucking recruiters to show up everywhere. I've gotten like hundreds of army recruitment texts when I was a student, and I can't tell you how many times they would pop into my school trying to groom the 1.2 GPA motherfucker into enlisting. They would straight up say shit like, you can get this amount of money, or buy this new car, just the lowest hanging fruit. If you really need to get people in the army, go after
What
the
the
people that
fuck?
make little Dark Age World War II edits on TikTok. Leave me the fuck alone. But yeah, besides that, military is a B. So yeah, that's the list. Obviously, there are a lot more jobs I could talk about than the ones I listed here, but then the video would be too damn long. But on that note, what is your dream job? Leave a comment. I'm curious to know what all of
I'll
you
name you my
aspire to
top
be.
3. We got engineer, pretty difficult job, but pays decent. Streamer, not too difficult, but it's hard to become one. And the third one, maybe a coder. I like coding, but like I guess the engineering technically could fall between coding as well, depending on where I go with it. But yeah, I say coding. That's my top 3 right there, gang. Coding, engineering, or being a streamer.
In the future. Maybe one day you'll be putting the fries in my bag.
What the nigga? What the fuck? Is this nigga trying to disrespect me? Nigga, I will spit on you. I'll spit in your fries. Bro, finally, I don't get it. Bro, remembered? I don't get it. Yo, he hasn't uploaded in 10 years. It's like, I swear to, bro, this customer is almost always wrong. The odd one's out. Isn't that one nigga who was doing the art shit? I might be tripping. I don't remember. Yeah, okay. Hey man, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Hope you enjoyed the video, gang. Peace, buddy. Peace.